So about a month ago, when we were nearing on 5,000, Jesus, we were near for a month. I asked on the Discord what I should do for like a 5,000 special, and people voted on this ranking every design in Zenless. I'll be ranking everyone that's playable from 1.0 until 2.3. That means this is not going to include NPCs. Fuck it, forget everything I said for doing this.
2.3 is about to start with the one and the only Komano Manato, as well as of course Lucia and Idari, who also exist and are characters that you can pull. I am sure many of you, including myself of course, are very much looking forward to obtaining these characters, be it Komano Manato, Lucia, or Idari, whichever one you prefer. I mean, personally I'm a Manato kind of guy, but you know. There's so many hype characters releasing back to back at this point that it is a bit difficult to get all of them. But if you look at the in-game store, these are some absurd prizes and really aren't worth your hard-earned money. How can we fix that? Well, let's have a look at lootbar.gg. Lootbar is a top-up service that lets you buy POLYCHROME for a lower price than what the in-game store provides. With Lootbar, you're looking at up to 23% discounted prices over what you would get from the in-game store. Use my link in the description and new users will receive a free coupon for their first purchase. And this isn't just for Zenless either. Should you be someone that plays the other Hoyo games like Honkai Star Rail or Genshin Impact or even other games like Wuthering Waves, I don't know what the hell we play, I won't judge. You can find that here too, and use Lootbar for that as well. Now, how does it work? Well, simple really. Select your product of choice, type in your UID and region, and make the purchase. No account password will be required here, and within just a few moments, you will find your POLYCHROME in-game. Lootbar has been around for years, and I assure you that it is safe to use, and there have been plenty of users using this service for years, including me. With that being said though, good luck on your pulls, be it for Komano Manato, Lucia, or Idari, or one of their reruns, you know, I'm not judging. Good luck. Let's get back to the video.
I don't know who any of these people are actually, hold on. But you know what I'll do? I'll do everyone except these random fuckers. Well, give me a moment. None of these guys matter, sorry. Or they're Bangbu and they're like too goated. I can only allow one Bangbu. It wouldn't be fair otherwise. Let's go in order of me fucking dragging them in. Alright, Belle, eat. I should kind of pull up Belle, I didn't fucking remember. Alright, Belle. This is a solid B actually. Definitely a B. I don't have too much to say about this. You count different uniforms, the skins, they're not listed, but I'll mention them if they have any. This is not S, no. It looks good though. I like the jacket. The jacket and the skirt actually look nice, especially with the orange accents. Are pretty nice. We also have this signature asymmetry that Hoyoverse likes to do, which I don't hate. I do like that, but I don't think this is any higher than B. It looks good and it works. But it's nothing particularly stellar. I might move it up to A. We'll see if I move it down later. Nakomata is a fucking C. Immediately. I'll pull her up though. Nekomata, sorry. I'm sorry for not using the full legal name. I like this image better. I like the design, especially like the shins here, but there's just not much going on. I actually really don't like the fucking shorts that she has. They look goofy. I'm not a fan of them. Also, the barcode is like, I don't know. What's the general consensus on the barcode? I think it's just random as shit and doesn't add anything. It exists. I think it's kind of a nothing burger design. I like the colors, but that's about it. It's just pretty mediocre. Lucy's probably also C, I think. Maybe slightly higher. I like Lucy's jacket. There we go. Lucy has the shorts. The funny 1.0 shorts. So we can't put her too high, but I actually really like the... You know, her model looks kind of dog shit. If I'm going off the art, she might actually be higher. The whole name, yes, I know the whole name. I think in general this palette of like red, black, gold is really sick. It just works. It's a very clean palette. And I like the design in general, like the jacket, the helmet, and the boots go really well. The shorts I'm not the biggest fan of, but I mean, they do fit the vibe. It's not like the shorts are just randomly fucking there. So I do like, actually I'll move her up to B. I do like her design. Move her up a bit. Piper's E. I mean, maybe I'll put her in B. Yeah, listen. I do not like Piper. Do boars count? We're not counting the boars. They're cool though. Dude, I look at Piper and I'm like physically uncomfortable. I do not like looking at this character. I don't like how blatantly underage she looks with like this fucking pose portrayal. Also this fucking, what is this? Like, what is even going on here? I'm really not a fan of this. I'm not gonna stay on this for too long. It's just not much to say. Bad design. Sorry. Next one, Soukaku. Where to put Soukaku? Why make pants separate? I don't know. I think Piper just needed more clothes. Just a little more clothes. But yeah, Soukaku. Probably B. I like Soukaku. I think all of the Section 6 members are pretty similar. Obviously. They are a faction. They're basically just like very exaggerated office-like uniforms. I'm not a fan of Soukaku just having fucking nothing on her legs besides a skirt. I think they could have done something. I don't know, like even just like belt or some random shit just to cover this up would have been nice, but I really don't mind it. You don't really notice it. The main thing I think of when I think of Soukaku's design is the jacket and the fucking chain attack. But I like Soukaku. Also, this silhouette is like engraved into my mind because of the Soukaku versus Sukuna meme from I don't know how many months ago, which is pretty funny. The Soukaku's design works really well. Like the blue mixed with it's a cyan, I think. I keep mixing up cyan and teal. I think it's a cyan. I think the colors work well together, and I do like the jacket. Can I see from the back? The jacket? It's got like a logo. Usually they have like a little reference sheet. Oh, there it is. This is fucking tiny, man. I don't know, I really like the jacket. It works. It's a really good design. That being said, I'm putting up on A, actually, yeah. Fuck you, Belle. No, I like Soukaku's design. Anton I want to put in S, but he's not that goated. Well, let me get Anton. I actually really like Anton, like, as a model. This jacket is so fucking sick. Hold on, I gotta like pull up in game for this. Hold on, where is it? Let me get Anton. Like, especially like, in motion when you're running, this jacket looks so fucking sick. Yeah, our bro, yeah, his design is like enhanced by motion. As you play him, his assist follow-up is really sick with the drill because his like jacket spins around. That's like, I think this is the coolest Belle design. Also the, what's it called? The shirt that he has. It's just a simple ass black shirt, but the belts and like all the accessories he has like on it just looks so fucking cool. Also the drill sick. Cause the hair is a little bit silly, but I don't mind it. He has a lot of details going on, and they're not like overpowering either. Because he is just like a basic, like under the jacket, right? He's just got a basic outfit, you know, black shirt and then trousers. But that makes it so you can kind of go overboard with details and not complete overpowered design. I really like Anton's design. It's not perfect, and the colors are a little bit like stale, just barely any color at all. It's really muted colors and yellows. But I do really like his design. He will stay in A. I don't think he's quite S. He's not a perfect design, but he's pretty sick. I'm moving Belle down. Nicole is S. Nicole is definitely S. I think this is not a hot take at all. If Ethan's still here, I'm gonna be agreeing. I'm not the biggest fan of the skin. The skin's okay. I think it's worse than just the base design. This isn't bad, but I just think the original works way better. I'm gonna go back to that. I'm gonna rank her based off of this. I think for skins, I'll look at both and then rank them based on the better one, rather than an average. No, I've spoken about Nicole's design briefly before, but I think if you have a character with like a black and white monotone, grayscale, kinda, palette in their outfit, if you can find like a good contrasting accent or color to go on top of that, it really makes the design pop. And in this case, a million and the pink hair, those two colors really work well with the black and white. Nicole is peak, man. The reason I actually even got interested in Zombies in the first place was I saw Nicole's design, like, in early trailers. I was like, this looks fucking goated. That's character 6. Definitely, like, easy S tier. Also, the boots are very nice looking. And the belt. I wish this fucking UI didn't come out every time I use the mouse. She does also have the 1.0 shorts, but again, they actually work with the design and they make sense. They fit, so I like it. Like Corin. Corin's probably C. I can actually group these together. Where are you? No, this is kind of biased, but like I feel like Rina's is better. Rina's is better than the other two. Actually, oh fuck it. It's my list. These are all very similar designs. They're all just like maid outfits. And okay, I'm not cultured in like maid outfit lore. I don't know how the fuck this like works in real life. I just think it's kind of boring. Everything that actually goes automatically. That's no, not quite. Let's just notice her like shoes have random red at the bottom. I don't like that. I do like that Corin has the teddy bear at the back, and the Frankenstein like motifs are neat. But this is just a maid outfit with like a little bit of details. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Same goes for Ellen. But Ellen's like a worse offender. It's just another maid outfit, but in Ellen's case, it's like the same outfit too as well. I like the tights. I like the little pattern here. But I think the shark tail is goofy as fuck. Like, okay. I don't think it looks bad. I'm used to it. I cannot imagine her without the shark tail. But they did just slap 2/3 of a shark on her ass and then call it a day. Which for some reason also has like stickers and graffiti on it. I don't know. Oh, Alan's just fine. Not much to say there. And Rina, last of the maids, kind of the same thing. Although I think Rina's like outfit is a lot more detailed than the others. This is just longer. So I do just prefer hers. And she has the dolls going on. I think it's biased putting her above the others, but they're all just maid outfits. But I do think the details on Rina's just make her slightly better than the other two. Rina just makes the maid gimmick work the best out of those three. That's probably the only reason I put her higher. Anyway, Ben. Probably not. I want to put Ben in A. I'll put him in B though. B for bigger, true. I like Ben's design a lot. However, I think it's too simple. I don't know what it is, but there's something that just doesn't... I think there's a lack of contrast, maybe. Like, it's just all white with, like, brown. And there is some black in here, which is kind of neat, but I don't know. I think it's just very... very plain. Like, this looks fucking sick. Yeah, he does. He has a bear graffiti. You can see it here, though. I think it's the jacket that ruins it for me. Because this looks actual, like, peak. This would be A rank, for sure. Or A tier, whatever they are. I think that's fine. Okay, Billy's S. This is not even fucking debatable. Hold on. You can't look at this and not say it's like the top 3 design in all of the fucking Hoyo games. This shit is actual peak. Alright? This is the coolest fucking design in Zenless. Maybe. Potentially. It might be, actually. This guy's so sick. That red on the jacket, it's like the perfect red. It pops. It works really well. And then his design, the rest of it is all black and white. And this black, white, red, it's a very common color scheme, but it's a really fucking good color scheme. He's also got the yellow accents as well, just to top it off. The details on the jacket, the little icons. Let me get the character sheet. I think it's down here. The Calydon, I think it's Calydon. The fucking boar at the back. All these like little details he has on the jacket. The chain. The belts on his trousers. And this like little skull thing that he has on the knee pad. Just everything that they did with Billy works. There is just enough detail to make the character interesting, but not so much that it's overpowering. This is like the perfect fucking character design. I love it. Also, the shoes work. They're pretty simple, but they match his design. They match the theme, and then the hair is just... They managed to do a rip-off Super Saiyan without it looking like shit, and put it on a robot. This guy's so sick. Also, the guns. Like, there's nothing about him that doesn't work. Every piece of his design flows perfectly into the other, and you just get absolute cinema. This is probably the best designs on this, in my opinion. They made the OG cunning hairs never cooked again. Yeah, all three are like really fucking peak designs. You can kind of see the cowboy elements with the jacket and the guns, but it doesn't like clash with the suburban aesthetic at all. It works. Billy tier? Maybe. Oh yeah, Billy got so many players. Like, dude, Billy mains were like everywhere in 1.0. I was a Billy main. I still play him sometimes, but I'm not a main anymore. I just don't get to use him that much. But I still love Billy. He's easily like... He could be an S+. I'm not gonna make an S+ though. It's too many tiers now. Billy's goated. Anby could also be S. Well, let me think about this though. Anby's an S contender, but let me look at it a bit. Yeah, no, she can stay an S. I think whenever you think of Zenless Zone Zero, at least maybe not now, but when it was like still pretty fresh, you would think of Anby, you would think of Nicole, you would think of Billy. The cunning hairs defined the design theme for Zenless. It's what made people like associate Zenless with like an urban style game, and this design works. To complement that further, I like the headphones. I don't think I have much to say about it. I've not studied this one as hard as the Billy design because I haven't drawn Anby. I have drawn Billy a lot. I like the green. This like slightly muted lime. It's just not. It's not a color you see often, actually. I feel like how many Hoyo characters have like this shade of green in their design? Not a lot. There's not a lot of characters that look like Anby. I'm not talking about the fucking hair. Like in general, this full design, like the silhouette and the colors. There's not a lot of Hoyo characters that look like this. She's very unique, and she works very well. Also the shoes. I love the fucking Jordans. No, this is great. Just have like going in S. I'll do SMB as well. Might as well, but let's do her now. She would be like here. Or here. I'll put her here. Okay, no, this is not a D tier. It's definitely not a D tier. Okay, the model sucks. The art's better. This is definitely a downgrade. I don't think it's a bad design. It's just... I don't know. Okay, I think the Lightning McQueen blades are funny, but they're kind of goofy at the same time. I think my favorite part about her design is the little scarf she has here, because scarves always look good. It's not even a scarf, like a little cape. Cape, scarves, whatever the fuck. Those are always cool. And I like the leg like armor. But aside from that, I think the dress is kind of uninspired, especially in the model. This just looks bad. Like in this angle, because she's like using her arm to hide it, it looks okay. But this is just not. I don't like this. Like it feels like this part of the outfit is separate from this part of the outfit. It's like two different fucking things completely. I'll put her here. This is ordered as well, by the way. Okay, Jane. Jane might be S. Jane is like top of A or bottom of S. I actually really like Jane's design, for the most part. Jane. Nah, this is an S tier. Absolutely. I do think the shorts are a bit silly with like the random fucking zippers. But that's my only complaint, really. And the boots. The little red that I don't think works that well, or pink. But everything else is great. I actually like the... Can I see the character sheet? There we go. Fucking hell. The tail's so long, holy shit. I actually like this part of the hair. People don't like this, I know, because it's like... just randomly there. I think... I have a weak spot for like gradients on hair, and this goes from black to red, which is like my favorite gradient for hair. I think it's fire. I had the exact same hair gradient when I was younger, like 2 years ago. I like it. Colors are also great. The straight tail looks terrible, but it's a fucking render. No, the colors just work like well. Like everything just matches here. There's no part of the design just sticks out at all. It blends very well together. I like it. Time to rotate. Also the jacket, it's just nice. I think whenever I think of Jane, I think of the jacket. I love that jacket. It's so nice. What the fuck is Burnice? R2 Jane cosplay? No, I'm good, thank you. Right, Seth. Let me look at him again. Nah, he's going in. He's only going in B. Yeah. What bothers me about Seth is these fuck-ass fucking pants. I don't like them. He isn't, but he looks like he's wearing a onesie, and that's just off-putting. Forgot Zhu Yuan. I did forget Zhu Yuan, my bad. I'll get to him in a moment. So yeah, it's this thing again. I think with him it doesn't look that bad. I don't mind the cutouts that much. But I think the random blue sleeve that he has on one arm, and the like fucking tight he has on the other arm, and then he might go down to C. I don't know. Yeah, his weapon is cool as fuck. It does look better in game. His weapon is really sick. I'll keep him in B. And I like the bottom part of his uniform, like the... From the knees down, I do like it. But I think the top half is just... doesn't know what it's trying to do. His right arm is blue and orange. His left arm is like this... dark gray. And... he's got the... I don't know. There's just something not working in the top half. But I do like his weapon, so I will keep him in B. He might go up a little bit. I'll put him here. I like it, but it's just... something doesn't work for me. Nerf color palette? Wait, you're right, actually. No E tiers yet, let's go. Alright, where's the... yeah, there you go, you two. They're not staying here, so... Zhu Yuan. Where's Zhu Yuan going? Probably A, actually, yeah. I like Zhu Yuan. There is only one thing... no, there's two things I don't like about Zhu Yuan's design. One of them is the bow tie, I think looks silly. And then there's the ass window, where is it? Hold on, I gotta actually pull this up on like somewhere else. Well, you know what I'm talking about. I don't like the ass window. I think it looks silly as fuck. It doesn't work. But everything else I like. I think Zhu Yuan has the best uniform out of the pop sex that actually fucking have a uniform. I do also like the hair, the orange and black. Don't have much to say about her design. I just like it. She's wearing a uniform, and she's wearing a nice looking uniform. I just don't like the tie. I don't like the ass. That's all, really. Qingyi is like here somewhere. Maybe here. Qingyi is an unfortunate design. I really like Qingyi, but that uniform just looks like shit. Like, what the fuck is this? This is not it. Like, no. I really like the hair and the staff, as well as the... well, just part of the hair. But the uniform just looks really bad. I don't like it. I wish we get a Qingyi skin or something, because you look at other outfits. Should be like something here that I can use as reference. I don't have it? I guess we'll use this. Qingyi would look so much better in like something like this. Or just anything else. I think they're really fucked up with this uniform, quote unquote. This is not a fucking uniform. I don't know what this is. Yeah, it is just a contract that looks like a human. That's also another thing, right? I don't hate the concept of a robot looking like a human, but this just doesn't look that good. As much as I like Qingyi, I can't put her any higher than this. She might even go here. Yeah, she goes there. I really like the hair. But the outfit just isn't it. This is not how police dresses. Stat this kind of carry. I'll put her here just for the stat. Caesar King. I'm gonna look at Caesar again. Been a hot minute. The worst character in Zen. Okay, not actually. No, this is fine. I'll put her here. Right here. These are new realms, yeah. I like Caesar. She also has Billy's arm on one of these two fucking sides. I forgot which one. I think it's this one. You can't fucking see it. Yeah, it's the left arm. No, design works. I think the king is kind of meh. Besides that, it's fine. No strong thoughts here. She looks right. Burnice, E rank? No, a question. Okay. No, probably like here. She looks like the exact same as Lucy. Almost. It's very similar to Lucy. Okay, I think her hair looks like ass in the model, but that's the model. I'm not gonna go off of that. You're ranking based. Yeah, again, no strong feelings on this one. I like it. It's not amazing. It's definitely not bad. Do I like it more than Lucy's? Probably not. I think the gold in Lucy sticks out more in a good way. So Belle, you're going down again. Anyone else 1.0 that escaped me? Yes, Wise. What the fuck is Wise doing over there? Wise is like here somewhere. There, probably. Why not Wiser? Yeah, I did like the reddish that she had. Wise is just chill guy. He's just chill. He's got a slightly less interesting design than Belle. It's kind of it. I'll put him like here. Yeah, he's fine there. Collateral damage. Where's Collateral? Collateral. Collateral's probably here. I think. Yeah, I actually really like the pants, the trousers on Koleda. I think that's the coolest part about it. The hair is meh. I think the hair is okay. The hammer's cool. The big highlight for me is the trousers. They're like extremely over the top. Also, I think it's a jacket that she has like tied on. Yeah, it's a jacket. All Bellabogs have this like white uniforms. Koleda's works as well. I like it. I think that the top half could have a little more going on. It looks fine in the art. I think it's just a model thing. I like it. This is definitely an A-tier design. Grace Howard. Let's put them all together. My favorite thing about Grace's design is the orange. Like, if this was literally any other color that wasn't orange, she would look like shit. They picked the perfect color for this. Anyway, though, just another Bellabug design. She doesn't have the uniform going on. Instead, she has this, like, weird... I don't know what that is. It's like a coat, almost. That's a skirt, coat thing. The zipper on the... This is not a bra, what's this called? Whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean. I think that's kind of silly. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, it doesn't even open. Because the zipper ends at the inside of the clothing, so you would just, like, have a random opening. It doesn't actually... Tank top? You sure? Let's go with that. Like, the zipper doesn't work. It doesn't serve a fucking purpose. Aside from that, if you just remove that zipper, I have no issues with the design at all. I like the tattoo. Let me close this. And again, the thing that makes the design so strong for me is the orange accents. I like the nail gun as well. The gun is like sick. The Bellabug designs are pretty simple for the most part, but they work. Especially Grace. I think Grace is my favorite aside from Anton. Maybe more than Anton. I think if Anton just had like a strong color to complement his outfit, I like him more. Is it inner layer? Wait, is it an inner layer? How though? Wait, what? No, it's not. Hold on. No, it can't be inner layer, because it just ends there. Like, if that was like an undershirt, it would, you know, span all the way around. You'd see like more of the gray here. But you don't, it's literally just here, so it's part of the top. The zipper doesn't do anything. Yeah, because it's in the same gray down here, it's just part of the thing. Wait, no, that's not, it's different. Okay, that's different. My bad. But this is just part of the top. Like, the zipper just serves no fucking function. Although, even if it did serve a function, why the fuck would you open this? But no, aside from that, it's just a zipper that I don't like. Everything else is great. Soldier 11. I think there. Oh yeah, look. Maintaining the agenda is our top priority. Orange Anby. It is just orange Anby, yeah. But not as good. It's like a slightly worse orange Anby. I don't dislike it though. I like the sword, or the knife, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. The sword, the fucking box cutter. I'd put her like here. Yeah, that's fine. I like it more than all of these, for sure. Maybe it was Soukaku. Vaughn like Lycaon's us, alright. Lycaon's like here. Nice here. Nah, okay, no. Yeah, he's fine second right now. Vaughn Lycaon. Lycaon is fire. I don't think he's quite the peak of the peak. But he's got a great design. With this power! Hold on, show it again. I will eliminate any obstacle. Anyway, no, Lycaon's great. Lycaon has a lot going on, but it doesn't look like it's too much at the same time. Can I get a reference sheet? I'm about to save for this one. Yeah, there we go. So with Lycaon has a lot of belts. A lot of belts going on. He has like the belts on the sleeves. He has whatever the fuck's going on with his face here. The like harness thing that he has. He's got more here on his they're not exactly belts, but you know what I mean. On his neck, he's got these things on the like wraps around his arms. This is not a belt, but it's sort of similar function. He has belts everywhere. Belts in quotations. And someone mentioned Guilty Gear earlier. I think it's Guilty Gear as well that has this like insane obsession with the belts and designs. They have belts they have belts for belts. But the thing about that is that it's based. If you have a character design, almost always adding a belt somewhere will make it fire. Okay, we'll look at let's look at our characters so far. Billy has belts. Lycaon has belts. I think Anby doesn't. For sure Nicole has a belt. And I think Jane also has a belt. Lycaon's a JoJo reference. Belts are like a cheat code in the design world, actually. They are such an easy and effective way of enhancing a design, because you can just put them literally anywhere. And even if they don't serve a real purpose, they still do. Because they can just be accessories for like a sleeve or a leg or even the fucking torso. You don't really have to explain a belt, you can just fucking put it anywhere. And his design takes full advantage of that. Beyond that though, he has another design that's like, for the most part, black and white. He's like mostly black and white, almost entirely black and white. But then he's got the accents that make it pop just a little more. Obviously the gold on the... I'm gonna call them gold brass knuckles. The gold accents on the legs, these fucking... what are these called again? You know what I mean. And then the pocket watch. Of course, he has the red ascot, which I mentioned in a... when I made a favorite characters video, I talked about it as well. This like little red ascot, there's not much, it's just there. But because it's red, it's a strong red. Well, I gotta fucking get back to where I was. It's a very strong red, and it works to make you... it makes your eyes focus on this area design to where his head is, and then you see everything else. And as your eyes wander to the red in this black and white image, you then start seeing the other details. Like you see his hair, you see the mask kind that he has going on, and then your eyes wander off to the rest of the design. And it's just design... I forgot the belts on the fucking tail as well. But in general, everything in this design complements each other. It just works. He's also the only Victoria member that isn't just wearing a maid outfit, obviously because he's a fucking dude. He's wearing like a weird suit of sorts. I don't know, it looks sick. I love this like pads that he has on the gloves as well. Like there's so many details on Lycaon that just are sick. He does punch, Ethan. He punches in a cutscene. I know it's a cutscene, but you know, he does punch. Made Lycaon, that would be pretty funny. At best, yeah, sorry. But also, this is more of like a gameplay thing, but Lycaon having the... Dude, what are these fucking called, man? I'm trying to remember the word. It's not boosters. No, I can't remember. Just call them the jet-powered legs. Thrusters? Yeah, sure. No, not prosthetics. Yeah, the thrusters. This is more of like a sound design thing. It shouldn't really apply. But whenever I play Lycaon and I hear the fucking sounds of like the like powering up for like the chain attack or the ult, that's like cinema. Like, that goes beyond just visual design though, so I'm not gonna touch on it too much. Oh yeah, his eye glows too, I forgot. His eye actually glows in gameplay. Oh, Lycaon's great. I don't think he's as cool as Billy. I think Billy's design is slightly better, but he's definitely an S tier. Easily. Lighter! Probably here, or here. There. There? Yeah, he stays there. I like Lighter, but there's a very big problem with Lighter's design. Lighter looks like a Christmas tree with only the top half decorated. This design is extremely top heavy. I'm gonna ignore the gauntlet because that's kind of like everywhere. But you have like the glasses, you have the big fluffy hair, you got the scarf, the little pin on the scarf, the fucking tiger print, the shoulder pads with the spikes on the jacket with like all the details, the badge here, the fucking belts, and then it's just nothing. then they just stopped. It's just fucking nothing here. Like I don't think he needs to have this level of detail. Even like the fucking tears in the actually hold on, we see this. He's got like tears in his shirt. I'm not saying they should have kept that insane level of detail for the whole thing, but it should have been a bit more balanced. This design is extremely top heavy, and that kind of like throws off the thing for me. Also, the trousers are a really weird color. It's like this green. Like it matches his hair, but it also doesn't. I don't know if like just black trousers would have been better here. I think the palette's a bit messy with Lighter, but I do like his design. I think it looks cool. I think it looks better in like cutscenes than just gameplay when you don't really get to see the exact details that much. In motion, he looks fine. Just as a standstill, the more you look at him, the more you like find things wrong with him. Yeah, give him like a belt, more belts on the fucking legs, and he's fine. Honestly. Yeah, this scarf carries his design for sure. I do like Lighter, but there are issues with his design that I notice. I noticed when he like was being teased, and that's why he's not that high up. But I do like him as a character. All right, Yanagi. Yanagi's like here or here. Okay, now he's a bit too high. I'll put Yanagi here. I like Yanagi's design. People like bashed on Yanagi before she came out. They're like, oh my god, it's just an NPC design, which is kind of bullshit. But the whole theme of Section 6, I might put her on A actually. I might. But the whole point of Section 6 is they're literally just office workers, but they're like more exaggerated and they have like Japanese themes. Because they're also, you know, fighters at the same time. Yeah, I'll put her on A. Those colors are actually really good. I'll put her here. Yeah. I'm fine with that. Her design is very basic. It is just an office skirt, an office shirt, this like ribbon thing. But then she has the Oni handguard. This thing is really cool. And I don't know what this is. This is like it's not a coat. Is that her jacket? I don't know what the fuck this is. Whatever this thing is, in the cyan, like tealish color. Love it. This is the main color of Section 6 as well. That like cyan. Soukaku has this on the jacket. Harumasa has it on the jacket slash trousers, and then Miyabi has on the jacket. It's the Section 6 color. You see it on all of them, and it's a nice color. And the Naginata, which I think is probably why it's called Yanagi, but the weapon on Yanagi is also sick. Naginata combat is very cool. I don't think her animations really show that the best. But no, I like Yanagi's design a lot. It's simple, but it works. That's Section 6 as a whole. Very simple designs, but they just work. They do what they're supposed to do. And they look good. They are just office fucking workers. with some extra thing added on. That's what they all are. Speaking of Harumasa, he's like here, I think. Higher or no? I think he's fine there. I think you're too high. You're like here. Best design, no bias? Not quite. Weapon, yes. Haru, no. Harumasa. Love the yellow and Harumasa. Dude, the yellow is actually like so nice. But yeah. So again, with the Section 6 motif of just office attire with other shit slapped on. I want a better view of him. I think there's a character sheet as well here. Where's his head? What do they do? Okay, there he is. Kind of like the white background. It's kind of sucks. But Haru is a very cool design. I think it's my favorite. It's my second favorite Section 6 design. He has the coolest fucking weapon in all of Hoyoverse, and it's not close. The like bow that's like 2 attached swords that sheath in the back is so sick. Hold on, I gotta get this. They surely have the GIF here, right? There's no way they don't. The GIF where he sheathes the swords on it, like behind his back. His weapon design is it's so good. It's like it's not even like a magic bow. Yes, it's pronounced GIF. Shut up. It's not even like a magic bow or whatever sword that just happens to merge. No, there's like an actual mechanism in place for it to do that. It's got this like little handle that snaps in the position when you could put the swords together. Like it's an actual thing that functions. You can build this in real life and it would actually work. Obviously not to the same degree, but it's a weapon design that, aside from the bow not bending, which obviously wouldn't fire the best, it's recreatable and somewhat realistic, and I really like that. Obviously, the bow has to bend to be an effective bow, and this one can't bend. But aside from that, I really like the design of the weapon. As far as actual character design though, I do like it. I don't have any issues with it at all. There's nothing bad about the design, I think, but there's nothing incredibly stellar about it either that makes me go, oh my god, this is the best design ever. It's just all around really good, and it works. It's just Section 6 designs. None of them are incredibly amazing, but they're good. 564, yeah. I like it. Also, he's got this jacket like around his waist and the little pouch here. Oh shit. Oh my god, that's extremely zoomed in. Yeah, I like the pouch. I used to have one of these, but mine broke, so I can't use it anymore. I heard like kind of looks like something I would wear. Like I would have my jacket like this with a bag. I used to actually. I just want like this like shoulder pad thing. I think it's meant to hold this quiver. Can I see the back? Okay, I don't know. I think it's meant to hold the quiver, which is this thing. But I don't know. I think the main thing I like about this design is that everything has a purpose, especially with the weapon. Like it's not just a thing that exists to look cool. Everything here functions and has a real purpose for existing. So it's a very nice design. I might put him in S at the very bottom actually. Now that I talked about it some more. Now that I yap about it, I think I'll put him a little higher. I think here. Very, very bottom of S though. He's not on the same tier as these four. Like he is, but not. You know what I mean. I don't want to make an S plus. I think it'd be too many tiers. Who's next? Miyabi. Oshimi Miyabi. Okay. This is mostly because of the art being fire, but Miyabi goes right here. Miyabi goes right there. I actually really like Miyabi's design. She's the only Section 6 aside from Soukaku that actually wears the jacket. And thank god she does, because she would not look this good without it. No, I'm not really sure exactly what it is that I like about Miyabi so much. I just think it's just a mix of everything. It's, again, just an office attire, like the office shirt and then the skirt. But it's the details that bring it together, especially this arm. That armor that she has, it almost looks like a robot arm. I think it's really cool, especially this like rope here. This rope doesn't really serve much of a purpose, except just looking cool, but that red, that orangish red, has that contrast that makes the design pop. It also matches her eye and the eye's eye. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Is this tailless? It's something. I know a lot of people that don't think Miyabi's design is amazing. I think it's really good though. I actually was a really big Miyabi fan before she came out. She was like in 1.0 the main character I wanted to pull, like that I look forward to. Actually came out, I wasn't the biggest fan of the gameplay. I'm still not the biggest fan of the gameplay to be honest right now. So I didn't decide to pull her immediately. Also the model is, nowhere near as good as this art is like S tier, top of S tier, not even close. But the model is just like not. The model doesn't capture the essence of the art. However, it's still a really good design. I really like it. We have the Section 6 Cyan. He's got other things going on. I love again, the arm. The ears are cool. I don't think she'd be any lower without the ears. It's just, we know her with the ears. It would be cool if she had a tail, you know, like a fox tail or something, but I don't super give a shit. I guess the point is, you know, it's tailless. Ooh, oh my god, lore. Who gives a shit? I like Miyabi. Slightly more than the Harumasa. I think just the overall character design is a bit more appealing than Harumasa's outfit, at least. Although Harumasa's weapon just solos. Yeah, they're both going in S for me. Tail removal, yeah. Astra and Evelyn next. Oh yeah, where the fuck are they? Yeah, there they are. You're not going in. Nah, I can't. I want to, but I won't. I like the red. That's all. All right, Evelyn. I'm going media tab. Media tab's better usually. Where's the drip? Here. Okay, Evelyn is like, Evelyn's here. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Fuck, for the skin I'll give her C. There you go. Okay, Evelyn. Evelyn is a character that got all betoed. This model is not that good. However, this art is fire. When I saw the Evelyn drip, let me get the drip again. I was like, holy shit, I need this character. They drew the hair so well here. Also the eyes, the like purple and pink eyes. This profile, like this bust shot right here. If this was the only part of the design, she'd be like here. Actually. However, I have some issues with the bottom of the design. I have some issues with the rest of the design. Is there a character sheet? I was used to the art actually, this is fine. Dude, they drew the face and the hair really, really well in the art. I also like the jacket. I think the top half of Evelyn is like the best, one of the best designs in Zelda's. I think the bottom half leaves a lot to be desired. It's kind of just tights. It's tight with like a really accentuated ass. It's kind of all it is. Where's the character sheet? Oh, she does not have one? She doesn't have one, no! Whatever. You know what I mean, everyone knows what her ass looks like. Yeah, I think Evelyn is just, it's really sick, but the bottom half could have been more... It is also very top heavy. I'm not sure what they could have done. Usually I like to give like a little suggestion, you know, okay, how can you improve the design? I don't know, to be honest. I think compared to the top half, there's just not enough in the bottom half of the design. Like, it's like all the cool shit is here at the top, and then the bottom is just tights and ass. Where it's like, sure, but I don't know, it could have been better. I do like Evelyn's design a lot, though. It's just that thing that bothers me. Another belt? Wait, true. Belts fix everything. Trigger. Nah, I'm kidding. Trigger is like here, I think. Or there. Yeah, there's fine. Believe it or not, I like Trigger's design a lot. I think it's really cool. I have only one issue with the design, and it's the fucking Dorito headpiece. Like, what's this? What is this? These triangles ruin it for me. And you always see them because it's in their portrait. There's nothing else in their design that... I guess this fucking triangle here. Like, why is this here? I don't understand. If she just didn't have these Doritos on her head, this is like top of A tier, maybe even S tier. I like the design a lot. It's just like a wasp color scheme, but it's a good color scheme. I don't mind the window here. I think this should have been covered a little bit more, maybe, but I don't mind it. Maybe like a chainmail, like a thin chainmail would have been cool, but I don't hate it at all. The weapon is cool, yeah. You say we need his skin, true. But Trigger is like great. I like Trigger design a lot. I hate the kit. I think this character feels like shit to play, and I was very disappointed when I pulled the character. The 47-minute video I have will make that very clear that I was not happy with the character's performance at all, or gameplay. However, I like the design a lot. Let me find it, and I know it's gotta be here. Where is it? Here it is. This right here. This was an event art for trigger. If we got this, like, if this was like a skin that we got just without the fucking Dorito headpiece again, this is like peak. I love this like outfit here. I wish they made it a skin, but they didn't. Maybe they do eventually. I doubt it though. This right here would be S tier for me. It's basic, but it's really cool. It's like an actual sniper. Yeah, no, trigger. Hitting trigger is like the brand of my channel almost, but this character's cool. I like the design. My issue is the kit, not the character at all. Vivian here. No, here. No, she goes higher. She's not this low. She's like here, for sure. But I don't know if I go any higher. I like her colors a lot. I think the main appeal is the colors and design. The lavender and the purples. Just her eyes are some of my favorite colors. But the design, it's okay. I don't feel strongly about it. Again, like I said at the very beginning, sometimes I'll talk about a character for 10 minutes, sometimes for like 3 seconds. I just don't have much to say about Vivian. I do think the side boob window is kind of random, because she has nothing going on there anyway. This just exists. But aside from that, I have nothing to say about it. It's just a good design, overall. I don't think it's like super amazing. I'll put it here. I'll put Xuan down. I don't think it's stellar. I don't think it's bad. It's fine. I like it. Now, Hugo! What's the voice line? Fucking, I don't know. Prostrate yourself before the abyss. Anyway, Hugo goes here. I think. There. I shall balance scales of the night. Hugo! So this music is fucking perfect. Prepare to kneel before me. Anyway, I'm gone on a tangent here. That's not what we're doing here. Hugo design, right? We're going to immediate tab. Immediate tab's better. I only have one real issue with this design. My only gripe... Actually, no, there's 2 main gripes that I have. One, there should be a hat toggle. I want to play with the hat on. 2, the tie is a downgrade from the scarf. The scarf looked better. No belt. You're cooking, actually. That's the main things, though. That's really all I dislike about him. I like the homophobia. We'll call it. I'm not gonna correct myself. I like the homophobia in his eyes. His hair is actually really cool. I don't like his hair with the engine effect. I think it looks bad with like the white. But just at default, I like it. He does just have a suit for the most part. That's kind of just what he's wearing. It's not going. Hasn't got much special going on there. I got a better image. He also has like a very similar color palette to Vivian. I guess it's just the Mockingbird theme of this like lavender-ish purple. But he does just have a suit. No belt. This is a bit unfortunate, but I do like this as well. He has like a... I don't know what this is called. But it's not just a standard charger design. It's got something unique going. His suitcase is cool. It's like Nicole's, right? Just transformed to the fucking scythe. The scythe is... Yeah, I'm getting to that, exactly. Does it have a GIF of the scythe? I guess. I guess this is fine. That's something. Oh, go on. Go on then. Oh, it's barely fucking see it. But yeah, no, the scythe is really cool. His weapon's sick. I wish I had a character sheet. They stopped doing those. Only the old agents have character sheets, which is a bit annoying. But Hugo's great. Especially like in art. His model is not super amazing, but I don't hate it at all. Yeah, his jacket. I don't know. He's just stripped out. He's just got a suit on, and it's cool. There's not much to say about him. He's stripped the fuck out. I'll put him a little higher. He's not quite an S because of the things I said. I wish I could play with his hat on. Like his hat is peak, but he doesn't wear it in combat, which sucks. Oh, there we go. Thank you. He got that shit on. He does have that shit on. Yeah, there we go. There's the scythe, kinda. It's very cool. Okay, I forgot Pulchra. Fuck, no. Pulchra is like... here. Probably, yeah. I have Pulchra very high up. I actually really like Pulchra. Pulchra Fellini also has the 1.0 shorts. The 1.0 shorts. With that being said though, I like her design a lot. I actually like how her guns have like blades on the bottom. Pulchra was my most anticipated character release, I think ever. Funny enough. Except Miyabi, maybe. I saw the leaks for her enemy art in 1.2 beta, I think it was. It should be here somewhere. Surely, right? It's not here, no! There we go. This art. I saw this, and I was like, holy shit, I need this. But then she was an A rank, like 3 patches later, and then she got nerfed again, and again, and again. And now she's one of the worst characters in the game. She's now almost unusable in basically everywhere. With that being said, though, I like her jacket a lot. I think the jacket is sick. I love the sleeves on it, and how it's like open. Oh fuck, I just my mic. Also the boots. The boots are sick as well. She's got these like, not socks, but it's like, whatever this thing is. I don't know what it is. It's just cool. Also the bag on the leg. I just like the design. I know a lot of people don't like it. I think they think Pulchra like looks bad. I don't know. I like her design a lot. I might move her up a bit actually. Not that much though. Xuan E. Maybe D. Nah, E. So let's talk about Xuan, right? Xuan, sorry. I said it wrong. Xuan is a character in Zenless Zone Zero. Her bird is cool as fuck. However, she is not the bird. I don't know what this design really is. It's like a jacket, but there's a hole in the sleeve for her arm to go through, so the sleeve is just kind of there. Like, okay, it's one thing to wear your coat on your back and not use the sleeves. That's fine. It's another to just have a hole in your sleeve to put your arm through and then have the sleeve just hanging on. This is some other shit. That's one. She does have a skin, I'll get to that. This is just a fucking glorified bra. I'm not even gonna speak about the shorts of 2.0. We already had shorts. Did you have the shorts of 1.0? These are the shorts of 2.0. Tight on one leg. Second leg is nothing. I like the hair. I like the hair a lot. That's it though. Design's a mess. This is not much better, I'm gonna be honest. It's a better color palette probably. Yeah, I guess. It's definitely cleaner. She again has these fuck ass sleeves that like just hang weirdly. And then the skirt here just ends, not even covering her ass. I don't know. I don't think I put her any higher with this in mind. Maybe here, if we consider both skins. Maybe Chinese dress thing. I don't know. I don't like it. I'll put her in E. A Dragon Warrior is S. No, he's not. He's like here. I'd put him like here, I think. Look at Poe. Han Yinhu. Now Panda. I should like his model more. He's cool. He's really basic though. He's even more basic than Ben. But I do like the ropes he's got on the shirt. Not sure the gi that he's got on. And like, I don't know what these things are. They're not yin yangs, but they're like almost there. I like his design. I'll put him a little higher. Put him like here. He's cool. Yeah, no, the hat is cool actually. No, the hat is really cool. I'll put him up like here. Yeah. Okay, you stop and B. Fuck it. Yeah. Man, that should have the Xuan shorts. So true, actually. Who the hell is Matt? What the hell? Who's this? Is Matt on our tier list? Anyway, Jafafa. Alright, Jafafa. The Rupture shorts? Aside from that, though, I still don't hate the design. It's just the shorts. I actually like the little jacket she has. I don't like the hair in the model, but it's better in the art. I also like the ribbon on the tail. And the Tai Long fucking... I don't know what this guy's called, but the little wrecking ball. I don't hate Fufu. I'll put her somewhere here, I think. I like her more than Panda. Do I? No, I don't. I don't. Wait, I take that back. Here? There. She goes there. The shorts do drag her down, but not that much. So the rest of the design is fine. I'll put her here. No, there. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yuzuha. Yuzuha. Where do you go? You go here. Or here. Dude, I forgot about Kama. Is Kama like a separate character? Probably not. Anyway, I think the main thing about Yuzuha is the red. Red is my favorite color. And I also really like red hair. So yeah, more thigh braces. I just like this a lot. Her design is pretty simple. It's just a fucking jumper and a skirt. And cool boots. But she has a raccoon. She has a fucking raccoon, dude. Skin. I forgot she had the skin, actually. Hold on. Skin. I don't like this that much. That's all. I like the face she has in this one. It reminds me of Asuna. Same voice actor as well. That's kind of it. This is definitely a better design. I'm gonna go with this. Go, come on! No, she's right. I think I'll put her above Vivian, actually. I'll put her here. Oh, no, here. Yeah, there we go. She's very red, and I like that a lot. I think just for being red, she goes like here. Yeah, no, fuck it. Yeah, she's moving way up. I think it's like the best Season 2 design so far. Or it's up there at least. Look, does she grow her hair that long? I've seen men with hair longer than this. This is not that crazy. I know a guy with longer hair than this. Or the same length exactly. Also, yeah, video game. Anyway. Alice is next, right? Yeah, Alice. Alice time skip. I have Alice lower for sure. I don't know how much lower though. I'll put Alice. Is she still A rank? A tier? Yeah. The emotion belt. That's actually the main thing that I don't like. The belt ruins it for me. So the face isn't all that for me. Look at the model. No, she's fine in A rank for sure. She's going like A tier. She's going there. She has homophobia. She does have homophobia in her eyes. You're right. I like Alice's design. The main thing that I don't like about it is the emotion belt thing she has. I think it makes no fucking sense. I think it's silly and it's out of place. I don't know what the point of this is. But aside from that, I will say I like her tights. These like X marks here. I like that. Oh, sorry, her shoes are kind of neat. These would be like pretty top tier shoes if we made a shoe tier list for sure. Anyway, that's Alice. Now Komano Manato. Oh, he's like here. True. No, he's not. He is not. He's like here. Why is that image so fucking bad quality? Komano Manato. Does it go any higher? Yeah, he does. He goes here. I'll put him there. No Alice skin. I forgot she has a skin. Hold on. I do like the skin less than the base outfit, so I'm not gonna change the placement. Manato does just kind of exist, but he's cool. I like him. Do I keep him here though? I think so. I think the main thing I don't like about Manato is the hair color. Like the red. I don't know. I like red hair, but this is like... Maybe it's because it's also brown. I think the mix just doesn't work the best. If it was like more like Kazuha, if you know what Kazuha looks like from Genshin, he has like just a strand of red. One strand as opposed to like the whole patch. Maybe that would have been nicer. The red bandaged arm is a bit meh. I think it's just the color though. I like the bandages, but maybe a different color would have been cool. I'll get to the skin as well. Is this better? You know, this jacket's sick. The image is higher quality. So how do they have the higher quality image of this skin, but not the normal one? It doesn't feel so much like Manato without the red everywhere. But I really like this color palette. I think I like it more. I think if we're going off this skin, just because the colors just work so well. I think he stays where he is though. Yeah, he stays here. But no, I like this a lot. This is a really good palette. It feels weird seeing Manato and not red, but... Would he go higher? I actually really like the white hair. He might go here. Maybe here? We'll put him there for now. It is just a recolor, so it's a bit lazy, but it's a good recolor in my opinion. Like, these are good colors to pick. Seed Junior. Seed Junior. Yeah, okay, she goes there. I like the hair a lot, but the rest of the outfit is just nothing. Like, it's just see-through random thing here, like for the bra, I guess. And then just feet, because feet, woohoo. Yeah, no, this is not it. Seed Senior, on the other hand. Is he like a different page here? Seed Senior. Is there all he is for him? Are we serious? Do we not have real fucking images of Seed Senior? No, there we go, there's something. That works. That's fine. Seed Senior, the mech. Her hair design does care. I really like the hair on Seed. I do like the hair a lot. It's just from the neck down, I don't like the character design. S tier Seed Senior, I'm not putting him in S. So sorry. He's high though. I'm thinking about it. He's cool. I don't think he goes that high up though. I think he's like here. Below Vivian. The mech is cool, but he doesn't have that much going on, I think. The most like detailed mech thing he has are his like arm pads, but then the rest is just like meh. His fingers are like really stubby. They're like sausage fingers. I feel like a mech could have just more I don't know. I think his design could be sharper. That's what's bothering me. It needs more edges. He needs to like look like a fucking Lamborghini Veneno. Lamborghini Veneno. That's what it should look like. This looks more like it looks like a Camaro SS. And I think as a mech, that's not what you want to look like. You know, yeah, that's my explanation. He looks like a Camaro SS. He shouldn't look like that. He should look like a Lamborghini Veneno. that's my seed criticism. Anyway, Orphie and Magus, whatever the fuck. Orphie Magnussen? Whatever. Got the ginger. Not sure about this one. B tier, Magus saves it. I don't think Magus saves shit. I like the jacket. I do like her jacket a lot. And the hat's cool. I think my problem with Orphie is the characterization that they went with. If we never knew what Orphie's character ended up being, I think she'd be higher. Just, I don't know. Although this isn't great. I don't know. I think she goes, yeah, it's definitely B tier. Where though? Here? I love Fufu for sure. I think she goes there. I like her jacket, but that's kind of it. Her shoes are okay. The rest is just tights, nothing to say there. Magus exists. I'm not a fan of Magus. The hair is cool. Nah, I think this is fine. It's kind of just a jacket I like and nothing else. So yeah, the jacket's like really tight in the middle, but then the sleeves are really puffy, so it's odd. Alfears, you can't even see them. You can't even see them, man. Alright, so now I have 2.3. These two. Yidari and Lucia. Lucia Z. She's not even... I don't... Anyway, Yidari. Is there a better image? Of course not. That's all I have. Yidari is just kind of sex appeal, huh? Where'd I put you? Blessed Bella Buck, we're having pants. True, though. You are going... here. No, here. Yeah, there. So yeah, the octopus tentacles are just there. This doesn't look that bad in the art, because they're like, all over the place. But in the model, it's just like, there, it's just stuck to her ass. It looks very silly. I think the hammer's kind of cool. Especially like the handle on the hammer. I like this a lot. But the bottom's just like, fine. The head of the hammer is alright. She also has the shorts, kind of. Although one of her ass cheeks isn't like fully covered for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. And then she has boobs. I don't know. It's not a bad design, I don't think. It's just not special. It's really just sex appeal and there's not much else going on with it. I don't think it's outrageously bad except for the shorts. But it's not really good either. It could maybe go into like B tier, but I think it's fine here. What's this one called? I forgot her name already. Not Dai Li. What the fuck is her name? Help. I forgot the name again. Dylan? Dylan. That's it. I like Dylan a lot. Do you have a better image of this? Fuck. Dylan ZZZ. Don't give me fucking NSFW in my searches, please. I'm on stream. Oh, I like that a lot, actually. Oh, this is fire. Wait a minute. Hold on. Whoa, wait. Wait, this is peak. You're going like here. This might be just like recency bias. I need to see her like more properly, like the art and everything. But that's peak. That's actually really like that. Black and white, like yin yang outfit. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's just like a panda motif. Yin yang. I like it. Her name is a pun. Nice. No, I like her. I like Dylan. Zhao. We know what Zhao looks like. Listen, I saw Zhao in the season 2 trailer, and if the colors stayed the same as they were in that dark lighting, she'd be like here. However, in game she's orange, and the dark cyan is like a light blue. The colors really shat themselves for me. I loved the palette that I thought we were getting. That like dark red with the cyan, I thought it was incredible, especially with like the sword and everything. But then in game it's orange. I think, unfortunately, I must drop you several tiers just for that color change. Shago's like here, yeah. There. It's a shame. I still like her design. I still like the actual... Ignoring the colors, I still like the design of Bunny, and the weapon I think is really sick. It's just the colors, they were so much better before. They were way cooler in the trailer. Let me actually pull it up. This. Yeah, okay, that's actually perfect. Thank you, clickbait thumbnail. Like, look at this! Like, it was red. And you have this dark cyan. Now it's orange and light blue. Like, these are not the same fucking design. So the models, yeah, the eyes look better in here. They're like really big here. Yeah, like, okay. I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, if we got the Zhao on the left, Zhao is easily S tier. Or like really high up on A tier. Because I really like this. But the colors just don't work here. They don't. I don't know if it was a lighting thing or an actual design change. Oh, design change. Like, wait, look at the symbols. It's a design change. Man. Man, they gotta fire the fucking designers. First Lucia, oh sorry, first this, then Lucia. What the fuck? Can we fire them? Alright, anyway. You know, Jago's here now. Some of it was the lighting in the trailer, but then they also just redesigned it slightly. Because that's a pretty... Like, okay. I'm not gonna act like I know everything about color theory, but I do draw, I am an artist. And I know how lighting was gonna affect how a color is perceived. But that's a very extreme change. I don't think that's actual just lighting. I think they should just change the design a bit. That's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Ban Yue is pretty cool. I actually gotta fucking got him. Ban Yue is easy. Oh, he has a wiki, what? Hey! Oh. This will do, I guess. Ban Yue is really fucking cool. Bro, he's the sage of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the sage of 10 paths. This guy's cool as fuck. Ban Yue is going somewhere. Where to put him? He's like here, no? Fuck yeah. Oh, he's cool. He goes right there. So we're gonna see more of him before I really know exactly where he goes. Is it Teo? Nice. But from what I've seen from him, he's like definitely A tier somewhere at least. He's very cool. Don't like the bulbs? I think they're cool. Yeah. Yishuang Gungwangwanging. Here? We don't have much for this character. I really like the sword. I love the red accents because I just like red. That's kind of it. The design, the outfit, I think leaves a bit to be desired, even though it's not in this fucking image, which is kind of annoying. Oh god, fucking damn it. But no, she's cool. I gotta see more of her though before I can really say exactly where I put her, but probably in B tier for now. We'll move her down a bit just for now, because I don't really know exactly what she looks like. She'll still be there somewhere.
Alright, so the rest of the list was done on stream. It was like all the NPCs, and I kind of just rushed through them at like Mach 5. You know, just kind of sorted through all of them, put them in random tiers basically. If you want to watch that, you can go check out the VOD. It's going to be in the... it's going to be a link in the description. But yeah, that's all from me. This actually took a really fucking long time to edit, even though I was just basically cutting down the stream file. There's a lot of characters in this game, man. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'm currently going to start work on another video that I can hopefully get done by next weekend, or soon after that. Yeah. That's all. I expect a really big video coming within about a week. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm out.